So I've been quiet on the whole COPPA stuff that's been going on for the past week. I did record a video a few months ago about this stuff, but I held off releasing it till we got more information from YouTube. There was so much news. One place was saying this, one place was saying something else. Now that it's finally happened, I have a clear picture on how things are going to work. I want to discuss the changes that YouTube will be doing in sometime in January. It mainly affects kids content. Basically, kids content will be more restricted on YouTube. Some of the proposed things they said in their blog is comments will be disabled on these videos, rating stuff, hearting things, etc., even notifications. To keep it simple, the FTC fined YouTube. They allowed personal data to be collected from personal ads toward kids. This is basically a no-no to the FTC. In return, YouTube has set up a system where you have to identify your videos, whether they are meant for kids or not for kids. This turns off personalized ads, among other things. Without personalized ads, it basically means 60 to 90% of the revenue goes away, basically making anything kids-related pointless, demonetizing you. Obviously, Power Rangers is a kids' property. I've been doing this channel for 9 years. This channel is meant for everyone, kids to adults who like the franchise. I've always respected both ends of the audience. This is even the worst part of it. If you do make content that is aimed at kids, notifications on said videos get disabled. So say you have a huge channel, you didn't care about the loss of income, but your views will drop since no one will get notifications on said video, which will erode your channel and getting it removed from the partner program. YouTube won't flat out say you can't review kid toys, but this basically means just that. YouTube and the FTC don't care about context of videos. What about things like figures that are made for adults, like this $200 Hulk statue? How are you going to quantify that? How do you decide on things like the 2017 Power Rangers movie? It's rated PG-13, but it's part of a kids franchise. Are you saying I can't talk about Spectacular Spider-Man, a show rated Y7, but I can talk about Hulk vs. Thor, which is rated PG-13? They won't acknowledge stuff like the Legacy Power Morpher being made for 15+ people. They will just see it as a Power Rangers product and blanket it. They don't care. You might be thinking, why not just set your channel to adults? That really doesn't matter because the subject I'm covering is still a kid's product. Now, what about video games? Like, how do you determine something like a review on Mario Kart World Tour's microtransaction? That's a kid's game, but you're talking about the financial side of the game. Well, guess what? Video games that are made for kids, targeted for kids, gets a magic pass. So I can talk about Pokemon Red all freaking day, but I can't talk about Power Rangers. YouTube and the FTC decided that adults do not or cannot watch or enjoy TV shows such as Power Rangers, Batman the Animated Series, Transformers, and cannot talk about their toys in reviews, even though I purchased them for myself, because that makes sense with games like Minecraft and Fortnite getting a pass. This is just like the ridiculous rule with PG-13 movies where you can say fuck you once. What if a teen goes and watches another movie that uses the F word in it? Or what if they rewind the video 20 times? Oh, you don't like logic, MPAAA. Seems the FTC doesn't like logic either. Can we talk about any Disney movies? What about Disney parks? What about anime? Many animes have been censored or changed in their dub. What if I talk about Japanese Dragon Ball Z, which would fall into teen range? Don't tell me YouTube won't add ZAD or Repulsa to the YouTube word flagging system. I would have to literally make everything abbreviated. I couldn't say things like Megazord, Power Ranger. Okay, I'm going to be talking about the LRM, BFM, ZM. You think that's going to sound good in a video? No, I couldn't use them in tags either, so no one could find the video. And what if they add actor names to the word list? I can't say Robert Axelrod. YouTube tells you nothing on purpose. There are a ton of properties which are kids shows that adult audiences grew up with. YouTube, are you going to mess all these channels who talk about Transformers, Batman, Superman, Digimon, the list goes on and on. With all this junk, what use is the YouTube Kids app? The whole point of it was to filter out content that isn't suitable for kids. If you basically can't make kids content in the first place, then the app is meaningless. This is going to be a nightmare and not fair. I can't talk about Star Wars because that's primarily a kids franchise. What's the point in making videos if I can't discuss things with people? Why wasn't this COPPA stuff just simplified? To make a normal YouTube account, you have to be 13 years or older, so why not just have us set each video to only appear on normal YouTube and not YouTube Kids? The content of the video you make shouldn't matter because kids of a certain age couldn't see it in the first place if it's blocked from the YouTube Kids app. So unless they lie and made a regular YouTube account or logged into their parents' YouTube account, that's on them. But no, this is not an option. YouTube and the FTC does not acknowledge kid properties having adult audiences, nor do they care, even when shows like The Toys That Made Us exist on Netflix. What I want to know, will this get enforced on everything else, meaning websites, articles, and fan sites that feature kids' content? Because we've been only hearing things about YouTube. Everything else has to be affected by this equally to be fair. I know everyone's been waiting on what I'm going to be doing about this channel. Well, I have made my decision. Starting from today till December 23rd, I will continue making top 10s. But after that point, I'll be stopping production on Power Rangers material forever. It's just not worth it with all these rules and limitations put in place. Does that mean the channel is dead? No. I've decided to come up with 2 new video series. They will be reviews. I love doing reviews, but on other subjects. So starting in January, the channel will be rebranded into something different. Will I be deleting my PR videos? No. They will be archived so you can always watch them, but I will no longer do anything that covers PR or toys again, because that's what they want. Oh, I'm angry as everyone else. I was working on this channel for nearly 10 years. I was 3 months shy of reaching my 10th anniversary, all now waste of time. I totally understand that many of you will unsubscribe. You have the right. I would too. If I was here for something specific and they stopped doing it, I'd leave. I don't hold anything against you. I wanted to lay everything out so people understand what is going to happen and not be surprised come January. Regardless of all this, I want to thank everyone who's watched my videos. Without you, I wouldn't have continued making them. Now go repeat my video to make PG-13 rules stupid.